What if I told you that a woman spent her entire life carrying a secret, and if it had ever been revealed that day, she might not have survived? Would you believe it? Today, you are about to hear a story where a woman lost everything: her home, her family, her dignity, and her lifeline. But the most painful part was, she never told anyone that secret until her last breath. And the scariest part? That very secret had destroyed her entire life. If you are about to stop this video now, believe me, you are about to miss a story that shakes a person from within. Because today, the final truth of her life is about to unfold before you. Sophia sat on a rocking chair on her small porch, a warm cup of chamomile tea in hand. Her hands trembled slightly, and the old page of her diary lay before her, untouched for 27 years. Like every evening, she was feeling the calm of the night, but tonight, there was a strange weight in the air. She read the words written on the diary page: "Some secrets age, but never die." Her heart was racing. Perhaps this old phrase was only deepening the fear inside her. Then her phone vibrated. The caller ID showed unknown number. Normally, Sophia did not answer unknown calls, but tonight was different. There was an odd urgency inside her, as if someone was saying, "Pick up, the time has come." Sophia answered, "Hello?" Only a faint breath was heard on the line, then a man's voice, deep and aged. "Sophia, the time has come." Her heart stopped. It was the same voice she had tried to forget 27 years ago, but could never. How? Sophia tried to speak, but the words got stuck in her throat. The call cut off. She looked around. The porch lights only showed her shadow. The air was still. Long shadows stretched under the streetlight, as if someone was silently watching her. Sophia got up from the chair and went inside. She turned on the living room light, but her heart found no peace. Everything was the same, the furniture, the curtains, but the atmosphere felt different. Her hands were still trembling. From her old key purse, she took out a small wooden box hidden under her bedroom closet. The box was scratched with age, as if the secret had been clinging to it for years. Sophia lifted the box and slowly sat on the sofa. Her heart pounded. Inside the box lay the secret that had been burying her life for 27 years. She noticed the shadow of the living room door. Sophia turned to look, but no one was there. Only a faint breath was felt from afar, as if someone stood there, only sensed by her. Sophia took a deep breath. She placed her hand on the box and said, "If you have come back, then the story begins again. But this time, I will not be afraid alone." She checked the living room lights again. Silence. Only a faint laugh was heard from a distance, far away, just like that night 27 years ago. Sophia's eyes fixed on the box. Her secret, her past, was coming back. Sophia placed the box in her lap and slowly sat down on the sofa. Her heart was beating fast, but this time it wasn't fear. It was a strange sense of readiness. She knew that whatever was inside this box would not only change her life, but would reveal every hidden truth of her past. The moment she opened the lid, an old smell touched her nose, a mix of dust, old paper, and slight dampness. Her hands were trembling, but her curiosity was stronger. She opened the box slowly, and inside it was an envelope, old and slightly torn. On the envelope, only one line was written: Sophia, 1997. Sophia picked up the envelope. Her breath escaped lightly. She thought, 27 years, so much time, and I never knew this. As soon as she opened the envelope, a small letter appeared. The handwriting was old, slightly shaky, but every word carried emotion. Sophia began reading. "My dear Sophia, if you are ever reading this letter, then understand that I am always with you. No matter how far time has taken us, your secret, the one we both hid, has stayed safe until today. But now the time has come. You must face the truth. Your future, your past, everything is tied to this letter. Sophia's heart started beating faster. Every word felt like it was pulling out an old pain from deep inside her. She continued reading. Forgive me for not telling you sooner. Whatever happened, it wasn't our fault, but everything has its time. Sophia, today, you will know the truth that has been growing inside you as pain for 27 years. Sophia gripped the letter with a shaking hand and sat more firmly on the sofa. Her mind was spinning like a whirlpool. The secret she had hidden for 27 years was now about to be revealed. Just then, her phone lit up with another notification. Unknown number. Call incoming. Sophia answered and her eyes widened. The screen only showed a blinking icon, and then a voice spoke. Sophia, now you must understand the truth. All your secrets are right in front of you. Everything we hid is now open. Her heart was racing, but this time it wasn't fear, it was strength, something rising from deep inside her. She stood from the sofa, held the box tightly, and walked toward her bedroom. Her mind was running fast. Every word of the letter, old memories, her mother's hidden expressions, all flashing together. Inside the bedroom, she placed the box on the bed. Eyes wide, breathing deep, she picked up an old photograph that had been tucked underneath the box. The photograph showed a young and confident boy whose name she had barely remembered, Michael. His eyes, his smile, everything felt familiar. A sudden flash hit her mind. This is the same guy my mother never told me about. This is the secret. Then she noticed a small locked envelope as well. On it, only one line was written, "Call this when ready." Sophia thought, ready? Ready for what? Is this number meant to unlock the truth or to give me more pain? The night seemed to slow down. Sophia picked up the phone and, with hesitation, dialed the number. On the other side, a soft voice answered. Sophia, now everything is open before you. Whatever happened, it is in your hands now. You must decide. Do you want to know the truth? Sophia took a deep breath. Her eyes were moist. She softly replied, Yes, I want the truth. Even if it hurts, even if it takes time to understand, I want everything. After the call, Sophia began examining the box's contents one by one. The letter, the photograph, the small documents, each item was a part of the mystery and suspense. And for the first time, her heart whispered, My past, my present, and my future all are in my hands now, but the real part of the secret is still yet to come. Sophia looked at the box resting on the bed one more time, but this time, her eyes held no confusion, only a deep and steady courage. The air in the room was completely still, as if every object had paused to listen to this moment. She slowly folded the photograph and picked up the sealed envelope lying in front of her. Its texture felt strange, as if no one had touched it for years. Sophia turned the envelope over and over. There was no seal, no symbol, only some faint lines, maybe from an old paperclip or some other object pressed against it long ago. She wondered, what could be inside that my mother kept hidden for so many years? She opened the envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper. The paper had only two things written on it, a date and an address. The date was from 1997, and the address belonged to an old industrial zone in the city, a place she had never visited before. Only one question kept repeating in her head. Why did my mother want me to go there? What was hidden there? As she folded the paper back, her phone made a soft beep. A message. Unknown number. Don't go there alone. Sophia froze for a moment. Who knows that I just got this address? Did someone see me? Is someone near my house? She moved her curtains slightly. The street outside was silent. The yellow lamppost cast long shadows on the empty sidewalk. No cars, no people. Nothing. She placed the phone back on the table and decided she wouldn't sit in fear. If the secret stayed hidden for 27 years, then tonight it would finally come out, no matter what. She took a jacket from her closet, grabbed her purse, and opened the bedside drawer. Inside was a small flashlight and pepper spray. Sophia slipped both into her pocket. Just as she reached the door, she heard a faint rumbling, like a car slowly turning the corner of her street. She paused, her heart thumping for a moment, but then forced herself to breathe normally. Stepping outside, she walked onto the porch. The night was cold and empty. The air was light but carried no sound. She went down the steps and unlocked her car. The moment she started the engine, she saw a dark shadow move in the rearview mirror. But when she turned around, there was nothing there. Sophia entered the address into her GPS and drove toward the city's industrial zone. The roads were quiet at this hour. The streetlights reflected against her car windows as she passed beneath them. Her mind kept flashing every scene the letter had revealed: the mysterious voice, the old photograph, the locked envelope, and now this address. When she reached the industrial area, the atmosphere felt completely different. Old buildings, rusted fences, broken windows, and flickering street lamps made the place look like time had abandoned it. The GPS brought her to a stop in front of an abandoned warehouse. The building was old, with blackened windows and a heavy metal door. Above it, faded letters spelled a name that was barely readable. Sophia stepped out of her car and walked slowly toward the door. It opened with just a slight push. Inside, the darkness was so deep that Sophia immediately turned down her flashlight. The beam of light caught floating dust, sparkling faintly in the air. The warehouse was huge inside, scattered with old shelves, crates, and machinery. Her eyes landed on a large wooden table in the middle. The table was oddly clean, as if someone had used it recently. At the center was a small metal tin. There was no writing on it. She walked closer and picked it up. It felt slightly warm, as if someone had touched it just moments ago. Inside was a folded note. She opened it. "You're late." Her breath stopped. Late? Someone was waiting? For what? For her? At that exact moment, loud footsteps echoed through the warehouse. Not one pair, two. Slow, steady steps, as if whoever they belonged to was in no rush. Sophia pointed her flashlight toward the sound. The beam of light revealed a tall silhouette, but the face remained hidden in the darkness. Sophia raised her voice. "Who are you, and why did my mother give me all of this?" The shadow figure stepped forward. Then, in a deep, slow voice, he said, "What you were told was incomplete." Sophia's flashlight trembled in her hand. The figure came even closer. "Sophia, your mother didn't hide just one secret. There is an entire truth about you." Sophia's throat tightened. What truth? The figure stepped fully into the light, and Sophia stumbled back in shock. It was Michael, the same Michael whose old photograph she had found in the box. But now he looked older, sharper, intense, completely different. Michael looked straight at her and said, "You have no idea who you really are."
Michael gently took Sophia's hand and said, "Sophia, now you need to hear the full truth. The diary you found, your mother didn't leave it for you. Someone else arranged for it to be written." Sophia's face drained of color. She asked, voice trembling with panic, "Someone else? What do you mean? Michael, speak clearly." Michael took a deep breath. "Your mother is alive." Sophia jerked back in shock. Michael continued, "Your mother has been hidden away by the same man who's been following you. The diary you found, it was placed there to confuse you, to push you away from the real path." Sophia's breathing grew heavy. "But why didn't you tell me earlier?" Michael's answer came with a shaky tone. "Because I was afraid of him too. He didn't just control your mother, he controlled me. If I told you the truth, he would have killed both of you." Anger flashed in Sophia's eyes. "Tell me now, who is that man?" Michael looked around carefully, then locked eyes with her. "His name is Graham, and he isn't just your mother's old captor, he's your real father." Sophia's mind went numb. Her legs felt weak. Michael spoke the final blow. "He wants you back, and he's already coming for both of us." From the far end of the warehouse, footsteps echoed, heavy, slow, and walking straight toward them. Sophia and Michael looked at each other. They had to run, right now. It was night. The air was cold, but a fire burned inside Sophia. Michael grabbed her hand tightly, and together they ran toward the back gate of the old warehouse. But the heavy footsteps behind them did not stop, as if someone was getting closer with every breath. Sophia glanced back slightly, and her heart felt like it would burst out of her chest. Graham, that man, his eyes dark like deserted streets. He walked straight and stopped in front of them. Graham was hard as stone. "Finally, I found you." Sophia's breath caught. "Where is my mother?" she asked, almost screaming. Graham smiled slightly, a smile that breaks a person from within. "You must prove that you are her daughter." Michael stepped forward. "Graham, please, Sophia has done nothing." Graham looked straight at Michael and said, "Be quiet. You were just a pawn. Do you think I didn't know you were trying to protect Sophia from behind?" Sophia's heart was breaking. "I want my mother, that's all." Graham slowly reached into his coat pocket. Sophia thought he might pull out a gun, but no, he pulled out a small old key, very old, rusty, exactly as if someone had hidden it for years. "This key is for the door where your mother is kept." Sophia's heart stopped. "And no one can open that door except you." Michael said in shock, "Why her? Why only her?" Graham answered slowly, "Because whatever is behind that door recognizes only the real bloodline." Sophia's throat went dry. Graham extended the key toward her and said, "If you want the truth, you must come with me." Sophia understood only one thing. Either she goes or her mother will be lost forever. Sophia hesitantly took the key in her hand. That small piece of metal felt like the heaviest burden of her life. Michael looked into her eyes and said softly, "Sophia, I'm with you. No matter what happens, I won't step back." Sophia only nodded slightly. Graham tightened his coat and exhaled coldly. "Follow me." The three of them moved through the dark alleys and reached the very back section of the warehouse. The air there was even colder, completely dry and dead-like. Sophia saw an old iron building ahead, with a rusty trapdoor on the ground beneath it, exactly as if no one had ever opened it in a lifetime. Graham stopped. "This is where your mother is kept." Michael grabbed Sophia's shoulder and said softly, "Sophia, be careful. This place doesn't feel normal to me at all." Sophia inserted the key into the trapdoor's lock. Her hands were shaking, breathing fast, but courage was there. Click. The key turned completely, and the trapdoor slowly began to open. A cold, ancient, and very strange air rose from inside. Below was a narrow metal staircase, dark, silent, and deeply unsettling. Graham said, "Go down, Sophia. Your mother is waiting for you." Michael immediately said, "I'll go first," but Graham blocked his way. "No, she goes first. She is the true key to this place." Sophia looked at Michael. He held her hand tightly and said, "I'm right behind you. Don't be scared." Sophia slowly took the first step. The metal staircase creaked. Below, there was complete silence, only the sound of her steps and a faint hum vibrating from somewhere far away. At the bottom, Sophia saw, at the end of a long hallway, a heavy steel door. Above the door, a red light blinked, like an emergency system. But the most terrifying thing, the light coming from under the steel door. It was not white, not yellow, but deep blue, as if some strange machine was running inside. Michael had also come down. He said softly, "Sophia, something very serious has been done to your mother." Sophia's feet felt stuck to the ground. Graham called down from above, "Sophia, open the door." Sophia took a slow breath, walked toward the steel door, and grabbed its handle. The door seemed to react to her touch. Whoosh! The door unlocked by itself, and as soon as the door opened, a blue light burst out so intensely that both Sophia and Michael had to shield their eyes. The light slowly faded, and without any warning, Sophia saw her mother. She was tied to a metal chair, surrounded by wires, screens, and equipment Sophia had never even imagined. But the most shocking thing, her mother opened her eyes, looked straight at Sophia, and said, "Sophia, they lied to you." Sophia's mother took a slow breath and said, "Sophia, I always wanted you to be safe. That's why I kept the truth from you. But now the time has come for you to know everything." Sophia's hands were trembling. Michael held her hand tightly and said, "Sophia, now just listen and understand." Her mother closed her eyes for a moment, then opened them and continued, "When you were a child, Graham tried to destroy our lives. Your father, what happened with me was only the beginning. I kept you away to protect you, trying to control everything from a distance." Sophia's heart was racing. She barely asked, "But Mom, why all these years? Why?" Her mother said softly, "Because I wanted you to be ready. I wanted your eyes to open so you could understand that the people around you could deceive you. My real job as your mother was to train you so you could distinguish between truth and lies yourself." Michael looked at Sophia, his eyes filled with deep shock and understanding. "And Graham?" Sophia asked. Her mother smiled slightly, but there was anger in her eyes. "Graham was always there, all the time. He wanted me never to tell you that the real power is inside you. You must understand that he was only a test for you." Sophia took a deep breath. Everything was starting to make sense. The box, the letters, the photographs, all part of a plan to prepare her so she could face the real truth. Her mother took another deep breath and said, "Now the time has come to use the strength inside you. Graham was only the beginning. There are more challenges ahead." Sophia looked at her mother, seeing a mix of determination and love on her face. "Mom, I'm ready. I want to know the full truth, and I will face it." Her mother slowly reached out and took Sophia's hand. At that moment, footsteps and voices echoed from a distant corner, a signal that the story was moving toward its climax. Sophia looked at Michael and said, "Now our time has come. Everything is about to be revealed." Footsteps and voices from the corner of the warehouse grew even clearer. Graham stood in the shadow of the door, his face completely serious, holding a metallic case, and Sophia's heart stopped the moment she saw it. Michael held Sophia's hand tightly and said softly, "Sophia, now everything has to be clarified. Get ready." Sophia took a deep breath and said, "Yes, I'm ready. I won't step back in fear anymore." Graham walked slowly toward them and said, "You both never understood my planning. Do you think I only kept your mother locked up? That was just the beginning." Sophia narrowed her eyes and asked, "Beginning? What do you mean?" Graham slowly opened the metallic case and took out some papers and photographs, placing them on the table. "This is all the real evidence of your family. Whatever actions your mother took were to protect, but your understanding was incomplete." Michael stepped forward and said, "Enough. Now you have to explain this to Sophia yourself. We won't listen." Sophia said softly, "Whatever Mom hid, make it clear now. I'm ready to hear the truth." Her mother looked at Sophia and, studying Graham's expression, said, "Sophia, Graham manipulated not only me but also you during your childhood. Your strength, your instincts, he tested everything to decide whether you were truly capable or not." Sophia's heart raced. Her eyes were filled with moisture. Suddenly, Graham took a device from inside the case and placed it on the table. The device's light was blinking. "This device stores all your mother's and your past secrets, and now it will decide your next step, whether you are safe or not." Sophia slowly reached out toward the device. Michael guided her hand. "Carefully and with focus, this will test all your strength, Sophia." Sophia took a deep breath and activated the device. The machine's blue light grew even stronger. All screens began displaying a sequence, revealing all Sophia's and Michael's actions, decisions, and every one of Graham's plans. Sophia watched in astonishment. Everything became clear. All plans, all secrets, all truths, everything was revealed before her eyes. Her mother said softly, "Now you must decide how you will control your life. Your power, your instincts, all are in your hands." Shock and hesitation showed on Graham's face. He realized that Sophia and Michael had both now escaped his plan. Sophia slowly stepped forward and said, "Now everything is revealed. Your games are over, Graham. We will control our own lives." Michael gently squeezed Sophia's shoulder. Her mother also showed pride and relief in her eyes. Graham finally let out a deep sigh and stepped back. The warehouse fell completely silent, yet the tension remained deep. Sophia looked slowly at her mother and said, "Now we are all safe and everything is understood." Her mother nodded. Michael smiled at Sophia. There was silence inside the warehouse. The blue light was slowly fading. Sophia looked at her mother. There was relief and love in her eyes. Michael held both their hands and said, "Now we're safe. All the secrets are out, and now we can control our own lives." Sophia took a deep breath and looked at her mother. "Mom, everything is clear now. I understand that you hid everything to protect me. Now I'm ready to face all the challenges of my life." Her mother held her hand firmly. "Sophia, now your decisions will define your life. The strength you've shown will always remain within you." Michael looked at both of them for a moment and then said, "And I'll always be with you. Now we look only ahead." Graham, who was once confident and dominant, quietly stepped back. His plan had failed, and he had realized that nothing could overpower Sophia's determination and her mother's guidance. Sophia took a deep breath and walked toward the warehouse exit, saying, "Let's go. Let's start a new life. Whatever the past was, it will now become our strength." Michael and her mother walked with her. The three stepped out of the warehouse. Outside, the night scenery was calm and peaceful. The echoes of the blue light had now become nothing but a memory. Sophia looked up at the sky. The stars were clear and shining. A new hope and determination filled her heart. Now I will control my own life. All truths are in front of me, and I will never step back again. Her mother gently squeezed her hand, and Michael smiled. The three walked together toward a new journey, a new life.